Did you know that at the 1900 Paris Olympics, the winners received paintings instead of gold medals? Fun facts! The Japanese word tsundoku means to acquire reading materials and let them pile up in one's home without reading them. The rarest type of diamond is green. In 2011, Norway experienced a nationwide butter crisis, where smugglers would often get caught smuggling butter, and online auctions for one packet reached as high as 77 kroner. In Star Trek, the famous line is, "Beam me up, Scotty." However, that exact line was never actually said in any of the TV episodes or movies. Neil Armstrong had to clear customs and declare the moon rocks when he returned to Earth. The scent of Play-Doh is so distinct and iconic that it has been trademarked. Despite having a reputation for wisdom, owls are not that smart compared to other birds. The entire Lord of the Rings film trilogy was filmed concurrently, taking more than 438 days to complete. Sir Isaac Newton was only 23 years old when he discovered the law of universal gravitation. The Marvel character Sleepwalker is an entity from the mindscape who fights crime during the host's sleep. Superman has a superpower often forgotten, superventriloquism, which he can use to throw his voice across great distances. The Living Tribunal, a cosmic entity in Marvel, has 3 faces representing equity, vengeance, and necessity. Bane is also a genius and scholar, able to speak multiple languages, and has an eidetic memory. Vandal Savage, a DC villain, was a caveman before a mysterious meteorite made him immortal and gave him advanced intelligence. In ancient Rome, soldiers were sometimes paid in salt, hence the word salary, and not worth his salt. The tiny pocket in jeans was designed to store pocket watches. The creator of the James Bond series, Ian Fleming, also wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Famed escape artist Harry Houdini died on Halloween in 1926. A lorry full of bananas is radioactive enough to trigger a false alarm on a radiation detector. George Clooney did the voice for Sparky the dog in a South Park episode. Bookkeeper and its variants are the only unhyphenated English words with 3 consecutive double letters. The world record for the most claps in a minute is held by Brian Bednarek, who clapped 1,080 times in 60 seconds. Lego bricks are part of a universal system, meaning that bricks from 1958 are compatible with bricks produced today. The Japanese word komarebi refers to the sunlight that filters through the leaves of trees. Goldballs, a mutant in the Marvel universe, can generate and shoot golden balls from his body. Jessie Quick from the DC universe accesses her super speed by reciting a special formula. Egg Foo is a giant egg with a mustache and high-level intellect. Phone Ranger in the Marvel universe was a hero who could communicate with and fix malfunctioning phones. Dupe is a floating green creature from the Marvel universe, resembling a pickle or a floating potato. Moon Knight's strength, endurance, and agility can increase depending on the phase of the moon. The Batcave contains a giant penny and a mechanical T-Rex as trophies from Batman's past adventures. Amadeus Cho, once known as the 7th smartest person in the world, became the totally awesome Hulk after Bruce Banner. Lockjaw, a giant teleporting bulldog, is part of the Inhuman royal family and loyal protector to Black Bolt. In the Marvel universe, there's an island called Monster Isle that houses many of the world's kaiju-sized monsters. Breaking Bad was originally going to kill off Jesse Pinkman's character at the end of season 1. In the early drafts of the movie Shrek, the character was supposed to be a teenager. David Bowie's eyes were both blue, but one pupil was permanently dilated, making them appear different in color. Beethoven could still compose music after going deaf by cutting off the legs of his piano and feeling the vibrations. The first woman to win a Nobel Prize was Marie Curie, and she won it twice. The Crime Bible in the DC universe is a religious text used by the religion of crime and is made up of the teachings of the first ever murderer. Mr. Miracle, the world's greatest escape artist in DC Comics, is an escapee from the hellish planet of Apocalypse. Kiteman is a quirky Batman villain who commits crimes using kite-based gadgets. The God Wheel is a cosmic structure in the Marvel universe that extends 400 million miles from the inner hole to the outer rim. Frog is a frog version of Thor that wields a sliver of Mjolnir and leads the Pet Avengers. The film Paranormal Activity had a budget of $15,000 and ended up grossing over $193 million. In Avatar, the Na'vi language was specially constructed for the film and is fully functional. In Finland, there's an annual competition called wife carrying, where men race while carrying their wives. The guillotine was last used in France in 1977, the same year the first Star Wars film was released. For a short time, the planet Uranus was named George's star. Subscribe!